2005, 2006 Altimas. You got to change the fuel tank on this one because it had a hole in the fuel tank. So what I want to let people know, when you're working on Altimas like these, you can't just go and change the fuel tank. You got to take the exhaust down in order to do it. You see? So it's going to be a bracket that holds right there, and the 3 bolts that holds it up right there. So what you do, you take that bracket loose, then you take this bracket loose right here to get to the fuel tank. See, this fuel tank had a gas leak, so I had to change this one out. Right here, this is my button. Now you go up under here, your strap, you'll have a strap on this side right here, the bolt hole right there. And you'll have a strap on this side right here, the bolt hole right there. So on this side, do not try to take your ratchet and stick it in there. Make sure you get a swivel so you can get straight to that. And up here, the straps bolts up from right there to there. Make sure you drop the exhaust down by these 2 bolts right here on this side here, and the 2 bolts right there on that side there. You drop the exhaust down, you can get the fuel tank to drop down after that. So once I take those 2 bolts loose right there, I can basically get the fuel tank down. And you gotta unhook this, the big main hose right here. Gonna be a size 10 bolt on the clamp if you got the original. And this hose right here, you unhook it from right here. That's going to the fuel regulator system right here. So then you unhook this hose right here. That goes to the fuel regulator system. So it can be 2 clamp buttons on each side of this hose right here. And you loosens them up by squeezing them. And it gonna go right to the side of the regulator right there. So once you take all them hoses they loose, you got access to the fuel tank. Yep, that goes for the 2006, 2007 Altimas. So that's what you gotta go through to get to the fuel tank. But when you go up under there taking that loose, you make sure you go to the back seat, and they're gonna be the clips on the top. You twist these to move this cover. Then you unhook your fuel lines right here. Gonna be clips right here on this one. You squeeze the front of it, and this one you squeeze the top and bottom of it right here. And you unhook the hose right there, and right there, and this your plug that goes to your fuel pump. You press that in, and then it comes up. And your back seat got 2 clips that you pulls up under there to open it up. This shooting this content to y'all for people who don't know what they gotta run into with these Altimas.